What is up, y'all? We are back. It is Thursday, July 3rd, and we are getting everything buttoned up because we got a long weekend with the 4th of July. So we're just leaving West Bay Club, going to grab a quick lunch and sit at the computer before a meeting with some designers at 1:30. But I want to talk today about something that's very real for me. I think it's real for most people. But I'm going to explain this through the lens of an entrepreneur, and that is cell phone anxiety. These phones, as great as they are the worst invention that I believe mankind has implemented, because they just steal your attention, they steal your focus, they steal your dopamine, and they make you anxious. And as an entrepreneur, you know, from when you wake up in the morning till you get off at the end of the day, you're on go mode. You're on your phone, you're bouncing around. You know, I find it easier to honestly not look at my phone while I'm at work. I wait to feel it buzz. I wait until I'm like, all right, I should have probably got a message back by now. And then I'll look at my phone, because believe it or not, the whole day I'm on my phone while I'm working. So then when I get home and I want to hang out with my kids and stuff like that, I find myself like almost going back to my phone and like having anxiety to check it to see if I have any messages. Then I want to use the phone to decompress. I want to watch some YouTube videos, stuff like that, to just kind of decompress, but you're really not decompressing. You're just still stimulating that part of the brain that was stimulated all day when you're at work. So you're not as present at home, your anxiety levels are higher, and you probably have trouble focusing on whatever's going on at your home, hanging with your kids, talking to your wife. I find myself wanting to go back to my phone, and I hate that. I really, really hate it. And I've tried to make a point to be off of social media more. I just don't like it. I know it's super important. It's important for my business, and I get sucked into it. I'll be caught scrolling. I'll be caught, watching videos and reels and all that stuff, and I really hate it. But it's an addiction for sure. So I've been really trying to focus on just putting my phone aside. And if somebody messages me outside of work hours and it's 2 hours before I see it, it's not that I'm ignoring you. Like, this is just the time that I want to spend with my family, and it takes a while. Like, I say it when I'm in the car. I'm like, I'm going to put the phone down. I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to clear my head, let myself think. Then I get to a red light. The first red light, I'm reaching for my phone. So I think as entrepreneurs, because we're on our phones so much throughout the day, I think all people really are, but because we're constantly on our phones, sending messages, receiving messages, looking things up, then when we get home, it's like a big shift of your dopamine and of your anxiety level to like, all right, now I'm going to put the phone down, but I'm still stimulated. So some of the things that I'm doing to try to combat that is I'm making sure throughout the day, as I feel myself revved up, as an entrepreneur, I'll be sitting at my computer sometimes, like thinking really hard, like trying to work through something, and I'll find myself like not even like taking a deep breath for a long time, like super shallow breathing, because I'm just hyper focused. So I've been trying to take deep breaths throughout the day to just kind of recenter my nervous system a little bit. And when I get home now and I'm done with work, I try to instantly go from working into my cold plunge. As quick as I can get into my cold plunge, the better, because that really kind of brings me into the present moment and really kind of like decompresses me. That's why I don't like doing it in the morning. I like to do my workouts in the morning, and then it's been said it's better not to do a cold plunge right after you do strength training. So I like to do it in the afternoon as quickly after work as possible. And then normally when I'm in my cold plunge, I have no music on. I'm there with my thoughts. I talk to the Lord about the day. And normally one or two things will pop up that I want to remember, and I'll get out of my cold plunge when I'm done. I'll dry off, and then I'll write in my planner like those couple little thoughts that I had that I need to be thinking about for the next day or the rest of the week. And then that kind of like calms me down and lets me know, okay, I am not forgetting anything. I don't need to use my phone anymore. I've written down my notes. I've decompressed from the cold plunge, and then try to be as present as I can at home. So just being honest with you guys, just being real. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. I hope you all enjoy the time with your family. I know as entrepreneurs, we want to grind, and I do too. I don't want to take a day off during the week and be a day behind. But the reality is, I only get so many holidays with my children. I have young children, a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old, and I refuse to sacrifice being with them in moments when I really should be. Now, all week they get to go do things with their mom on summer. I don't get to do those things, and that's part of my sacrifice, and that's okay. But if it's a holiday and most people are off work and it's a real holiday like the 4th of July or something of that sort, where we can go do something, we can go to a parade, we can go see fireworks, like, I'm going to do that, because that is the entire reason why I'm in business for myself, is for my family. So I'm not going to sacrifice those days. That might be a controversial take, but you live your life the way you want to. I live my life the way I want to. So I love you all. I hope you have a great 4th of July. Be safe. Talk to you soon. Peace.